break me. You got the best of me, but I just keep on coming back incessantly. Oh, why did you have to run your game on me? I should have known right from the start you'd go and break my heart.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey guys. Oh my gosh. It's been a minute, huh? This is gonna be the last video before my surgery. Yesterday, I had to call the ambulance for my daddy. My mom was, of course, right there with him. It was crazy. He's okay now. We've got to do some. He's got to do some calling today to his doctor to check up on something, but that we're kind of worried about. But the good thing is he's still here, right? Right. I have never been so worried in my life. I came home from a transfusion, actually, and it just happened, Of course, I got on the phone immediately, called 911, and was screaming at the lady. And I was like, get here now, And I was explaining what happened. I said, listen, are you dispatching, while I'm talking, dispatch now. And so she's just, switched me to the fire department, because I guess that's who comes. And they dispatch the people. I'm like, what? Well, why am I talking to you? Good Lord. Why am I even talking to you if you're not the person that's getting the people out here? I'm giving you my address and everything, and you are useless. Get me somebody else who can help me. Good grief. And it took them. So I'm pacing the house, making sure everything's out of the way so they can have a clear path. Put the dog up. Patini's perfect. She's not barking or anything. She would have been fine if they came in, but, just because, they asked me to put the all pets up, so I did. But she's perfect. She's not going to do anything but roll over to ask everybody to pet her. Anyway, put her up. She doesn't bark or anything. Bam would have been up there barking his butt off. Anyway, she's a little lady. So, yeah, it took them like 10 minutes. That is a long time. And of course we have ambulance insurance. So my dad could have gone to the... he's so stubborn, man. Because they recommended him going. And I was like, go. And then the guy was like, he looked like Jeff Bridges. Oh my God, he was such a good looking guy. He had the clearest blue eyes. His gray hair was like to his shoulders. Oh my God. It was curly, like wavy. I was like, you should be an actor instead of a fire. But he was intelligent. They were all so nice, you guys. So nice. The people that work in the medical field, the firefighters, amazing people. I'm so thankful for them. Yesterday, they told my dad to drink some Gatorade. I've been telling my dad he needs to eat more, because he's hyperactive like me. He is fixated on something and forgets to eat. And they told him to eat, and he's going to. Told him to drink more. He might be dehydrated. And because, he goes and mows the lawn and stuff. And so, yeah. Anyway, and he's going to take care of that issue that they found. Okay, enough of that. Sorry for babbling. But some of you know how important my parents are to me. And I've been getting up periodically all night to check up on them. Because I just can't tell you how scary that was for me. Anyway, this has been very hard and very depressing time for me. So I haven't been live. I haven't been, very talkative. I've tried to put stuff on my community page and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you something. And please, people who don't like me, please don't take this and run, because I really can't. I don't want to fight with anybody right now, okay? Just this once. Please. If you do anything, just say something nice to me. That's all I can take right now. I can't take anything. Okay. Sorry, I had to pause. There's a lot of people who I thought were my friends. And at times like this, you learn that you don't have many friends. I want to say thank you to my sis Erin and Riley for your emotional support. Thank you for caring. You don't know how much it means to me. I love you both so much. And you mean the world to me. And the interesting thing is, Brad just, one day dropped into the chat, into a song, and that was a few years ago. And some of you guys have been here for years and don't care. And it sucks, because when stuff happens to you, I make sure to support you and come to your chat and leave a nice message. And good grief, wouldn't you know it, I don't get that at all. Even people I don't like, I'll say something nice within the video, or I'll leave you alone. You know what I mean? It's called humanity. I don't know. I know I'm babbling. I'm scared. And you guys are used to my babbling videos. If you're not, welcome. I privated all my videos because I didn't feel like anybody cared anymore. Because nobody shows up to my lives. Nobody watches my videos. So why am I here? I didn't have any support. No members. Nobody hit my super chat because I'm not dragging people, being evil. None of that. So who cares? Anyway, and it's not about that. I'm here for friends too. Anybody who I haven't called back, I just can't. Sometimes I'm too depressed to even talk. Like, I don't have words. I don't know if that makes sense. Or I'm too busy and I forget to call people back. And I think there's one person. I've got a lot of stuff to do in preparation. Pre-op called me yesterday. I've got to go today to give blood work just to make sure that I could even have a surgery, because I'm severely anemic, and the reason why I've been getting infusions is because my hemoglobin is drastically low. So hopefully it's at least at a 7. Otherwise, I can't have a surgery, and I've done all this for nothing. All this mind-boggling, depressing preparation to go into the abyss. Anyway, Some people who've had hysterectomies are like, oh, I understand. And I'm like, no, you don't. You get the surgical part, but you don't understand what it means to me. It means I'll never have a child. And I did have follicles. So I was able to have a child at 43. I just don't have the money to get my eggs frozen or to have a surrogate or to get them put in, IVF. So and my parents offered to pay for it, but oh my God, no. No. That's not their job. Their job is to be retired and enjoy life. You know? They're not going to pay for no. I like paying for stuff myself, and that's something we butt heads about. But I like to pay bills in the house. I like to pay for, as much as I can with the money that I get. And by the time I pay for my bills that I'm responsible for, etc., I'm broke, So, anyway, I just want to say to the people that, I've met along the way, that I talk to, if something happens to me, this is what I'm saying. I really appreciate you coming into my chat, saying hi, saying something nice. Margaret, Soleil, Miss Mo, gosh, all of you. I miss Barbara so much. Zigzag, I love you. Sierra, I love you. I miss Kit Kat. Thank you to everybody who comes in and just says hi. And to the people who came and, from whatever community came in, got your subscribers and left. And I've reached out to to one of you and asked you, what exactly, like Earthy, I named you Earthy. I don't understand why you just disappeared, and now you don't, like, I say hi to you and you act like you don't see me. It's weird. I know what's going on, but I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, we used to talk every single day, and you just, oops, nope. I don't treat people like that. I explain stuff and then I'm like, okay, we're not friends anymore. Anyway, but I love Earthy still. And Jenny, I heard what you said the other day. You said, Uni's not my people. But I want to say to you, Jenny, thanks for your help when you helped me. I appreciate it. And I paid you back on Cash App. You're a very sweet person. But I think sometimes you surround yourself with people who aren't sweet like you. And I'm not talking about Andy, because I like Andy. But Andy, you say some stuff that I don't like sometimes. And you know it, because you're just being mean to people you don't like. And I get it. Excuse me. Paige, I don't like you. You said that I was a stalker a couple years ago, and that's why I went on Jenny's panel and asked you, where did you hear that from? A stalker? I don't know you, Paige. I don't know you. Like, I didn't even get to say hi to you or, hi, Paige, how you doing? And you called me a stalker, dude. A stalker? What? Hello? Nice to meet you. I was like, whoa. But anyway, I forgive you. You seem cool, but I'm not a stalker, honey. I don't care that much about people to sit there and stalk them. That's crazy. I am not a diabolical little evil being. I don't dig into people's lives. That's not me. That's not my, no, it's not my stilo. Okay? But anyway, thank you everybody who's been here for me, which is just a few people. And thank you for anybody who comments on anything. I appreciate you. But just, and if you pray, please, may I have prayers? And if you give good thoughts, that would be nice too. That's all I'm asking. All the prayers will make everything go smoothly. And the nurses will be praying with me before the surgery. And I hope I can pray over the doctor's hands, you know? So anyway, today I will be praying with my uncle, the pastor. So I just want to get right with God, make sure everything's good, and get right with everybody before surgery. So hopefully this ties it up with you guys and explains some things. And if you have anything to say, please comment below. Hope you guys have a good day. God bless. And I'm sorry about my voice. I've been having some breathing problems, and it's due to the anemia. So I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye, guys. Oh, one last thing I want to say. Number one, Flava, I know we don't get along. Excuse me. But my condolences, my sincere condolences for the loss of your grandmother. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it's like to have a grandmother. My grandmother's, it's a long story, but I can only imagine the love that you had with her. And I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry that she was weaponized, I hear, but you know your relationship with her, and nobody can shake that. So don't even, let that. Don't even, just don't. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with you and Jenny. I do know you guys were, friends. I don't know the whole story. Okay, I don't. So I'm not even gonna touch on that. Amber. Hey, girl. I like you and love you. I don't like the fight between you and Shannon because I love Shannon. But I can love you both. And I definitely like Texas Girl. And I love your guys' show. Love it. I think you guys are doing a great thing. I really do. I listen to it on replay or whenever I can, and I hit the like button. So, good job. And I'm an Aries too, so keep on sticking up for yourself and telling the truth. Right now, I'm just sick and I can't do that for myself. But because there's some stuff that's come out that I intend to highlight, because no one has really said, oh, you didn't lie about that, because it's been told. And nobody even said, oh, wow, you didn't lie about that. But I will point it out because it's been said now. Hey, Bomb. I'm just moving along with people. I know you're going through a lot, and people, you feel like everybody's against you, and they kind of are. Just, I don't know what exactly is going on, but I don't agree with anybody taking anybody's channel, especially yours, because you've been on YouTube for a long time in comparison to a lot of these people. I know you, I think, longer than most of these people. Back to the KJ community. Just keep your head on straight. And, sometimes going low is not the answer. Remember, what your values are. Remember that. And just focus on getting yourself together. If you, I think, focus on your channel, focus on content, whether it be Brittany J, whether it be true crime or whatever, if you focus on something and don't let people drag you down and just ignore them, I think you'll be a lot better off. I don't know if you bought subs, and remember when you were telling people that I bought subs, which I did not. Mine came from shorts, and you can look at my shorts. They got a lot of views. Now, where the people are, who knows? And you know that. I don't know if you bought subs. I don't really care. I do know that a lot of your subs, and this is what everybody needs to know, came from when you were covering Katie. I'm friends with Katie. Katie's going through a lot. And maybe, Bomb, you should cover that. Maybe you should cover Katie. Go to MFN's channel and look at those videos. She puts them out every time Katie does a live stream, or go to Katie's TikTok and just cover her. You did good. Just get out of the fuck shit, Bomb. I'm not picking on you right now. I'm just telling you that I get how it feels when people betray you. You know that. It's happened to me. Everybody left my channel. And I was there getting picked on and drugged. And you were one of the people that drugged me. But I'm not going to be vindictive, because that's not who I am. Really, it's not. Pick yourself up and move on. And to everyone else, all this fighting is not doing you any good. It might feel good to release anger that you have from the outside world, but really, what it's doing is making you sicker. Attacking each other is making you sicker. There's so much more going on. Hawaii just had an 8.7 earthquake, and there's a tsunami. There are people dying in this world. Do you guys know about all the crime? I watch true crime, so I mean, there is so much twisted stuff going on in this world. You guys could cover that, or even talk about it. Maybe there needs to be, instead of talking at each other, have a panel. Talk to each other, even if you yell. Why are you constantly making live streams and not talking to? I've never understood that. Get on a panel. Panel up. That's some punk shit to me. Like, if I need to talk to somebody, everybody knows I will. If you're on a panel, I will get on that panel and talk to you. I'm not scared of anybody. Period. Just stop being like, what is this? The battle of the tongue? Who can tongue lash the best? Ugh. Anyway, y'all have a good day. What I'm saying is, we're adults. Most of you guys are mothers or grandmothers or both. Think about the example you want to have for your children or your grandchildren. Is this it? Probably not. Rethink it and try to do better. And I'm going to try to do better too. Okay? God bless you all.
Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D.